2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12 and 13. When I came to the city of Troas to preach the good news of Christ, the Lord opened a door of opportunity for me, but I had no peace of mind because my dear brother Titus had yet not arrived with a report from you, Corinthians. So I said goodbye and went on to Macedonia to find him. This is a very strange way to begin a discussion of your credentials as a minister of the gospel. I mean, look at this. When I came to the city of Troas to preach the good news of Christ. Yes, that's it. Yeah. The Lord opened a door of opportunity for me. Whoa. But I had no peace of mind because my dear brother Titus hadn't arrived. No peace of mind. I was troubled. I was anxious. Uh-oh. So I said goodbye and went on to Macedonia to find him. No, that's not the way you do it, Paul. You go in to open doors. Who in his right mind would begin a letter whose main purpose was to establish your credentials as a minister of the gospel of Christ with a confession? Who would share about a blown opportunity in the process of revealing the secret of his success? Who would admit to his own personal anxiety as keeping him from walking through a door the Lord had opened for him? Those are things you try and forget about when talking about your successes and establishing your credentials or some authority. Who in their right mind? Who? Asked the owl of truth. Who? I'll tell you who. And if I could somehow shout these next words in print, I would. So I will borrow a trick from John Irving in his novel Prayer for Owen Meany and put it all in caps. Oh, no, wait a minute. I can shout it because I'm on video. So here is who would do that. Someone who wants to make perfectly clear from the start that success in the ministry has nothing to do with him and everything to do with God. Do we need to say that again? Someone who wants to make it perfectly clear from the start that success in ministry has nothing to do with them and everything to do with God. That's who. Someone who wants to leave no doubt about where the power comes from for followers of Christ. It's all about power. And it's all about the Holy Spirit. And it's all about us just being there. Or as we like to say around here, we show up. Matters not what shape or condition we're in, we show up. Now, this is not the way you start your story, though, if you are trying to impress someone with yourself. This is not the way you begin a motivational seminar. It's not the way you start a college football season by following up a brilliant win with a freshman quarterback with a more mediocre loss, and your freshman quarterback actually looking more like, well, a freshman, like USC this weekend, losing to Brigham Young. And yet, this is the way Paul starts his teaching on the new covenant.
Wait a minute, John. I'm sorry. I got to interrupt you on this one. You know, you're wrong.
No, what?
Listen, you can't tell me that Paul, the great Paul, the one that his heart's desire was to teach the truth, to set people free with the gospel of God. You cannot tell me that he walked past the door and said, "See ya," and lived to tell about it. Now, I can get it, John, that I blow it all the time, so I get me. However, the reality is Paul's like you. You grew up in this evangelical goody two-shoe community. You spent your life studying the Word and researching it and presenting it. And so I want to ask you, have you ever blown it?
Of course not.
Have you ever walked past a door that was open for you?
Well, let's see. You want to just talk about how many today?
Okay.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Why, John? Why do we blow it?
Well, because we're human. And because we're scared. And because we're looking at ourselves.
You? Looking at yourself?
Trying to come up with what we are supposed to have. And we're not trusting the Lord.
Is that the secret?
I think we're going to find out it is.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Verse 14, right? Tomorrow?
Yep. Tomorrow.
See you guys.